Today we're talking about inequalities and their graphs. Is each number a solution of x is less than or equal to 7? What does it mean, a solution? Yes. Okay. That it could be put in place of x and makes it true. So the solution of the inequality x is less than or equal to 7 would be any number that makes this inequality true. So for example, if we take number 9 and we say 9 is less than or equal to 7, is this true? No. Therefore, 9 is not a solution. Let's try with b, -1. If we say -1 is less than or equal to 7, is this true? Yes. -1 makes the inequality true. What about 14 over 2? Is 14 over 2 less than or equal to 7? What is 14 over 2 equal to? 7. And is 7 less than or equal to 7? Yes. So we have to identify by solving if each number is a solution of 2 minus 5x is greater than 13. So repeating myself, if we have to tell if these numbers are a solution of this inequality 2 minus 5x is greater than 13, what do we have to do? We have to take 3 and plug it in, right, or substitute for x. That means 2 minus 5 times 3 is greater than 13. 2 minus 15 is greater than 13. That means -13 is greater than 13. Is this true? No. This means that the number 3 does not make the inequality true, therefore it is not a solution. So let's check with -4. So if we substitute -4, we would say 2 minus 5 times -4 should be greater than 13. 2 plus 20 is greater than 13. 22 is greater than 13. Is this true? Yes, it is true. -4 makes the inequality true. Therefore, -4 is a solution. Now let's think about it. If -4 makes the inequality true, do you think -10 should make the inequality true? Okay, let's try it. 2 minus 5 times -10 is greater than 13. 2 plus 50 is greater than 13. 52 is greater than 13. Is this true? Yes. -10 does make the inequality true. Now, because the solution to an inequality is not just one number, we have to graph our inequalities. So let's say we have x is less than 3. That means that x can be any number that is less than 3. Now we could graph this with an open circle and an arrow pointing to the left. This open circle shows that 3 is not a solution, but that all the numbers under the arrow or under this shaded region are solutions. So that means that 2 is a solution. Is that true? What about 1? Is that true? What about 0? If we have m is greater than or equal to -2, we would start with a closed dot to show that -2 is also a solution. And we would shade everything to the right of -2. Why? Because all the numbers that are -2 or greater make this inequality true. So let's check. Does negative 1 make this inequality true? Negative 1 is greater than negative 2, yes. What about 0? Is 0 greater than negative 2? Would all the positive numbers make this inequality true? Yes. Anytime you have a less than or a greater than sign, it will be an open dot. Anytime you have a less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, it will be a closed dot. If we had to write an inequality from this graph, first of all, would this be a less than or a greater than sign? Less than. So what variable can we use? X, okay. So we know that x is less than what number? Negative 4. So we have to write an inequality from this graph. If we have to write an inequality from this graph, how would we start? What can we use as our variable? X. So this closed circle tells us what? Greater than or equal to 1. Very good.